when their guy plays some games.
Alright, hi y'all. Weather Guy here. We're back here today with more of Sunless, guys. You know the drill. It is... Oh man, it's nearly Christmas. It's the 22nd. Holy moly. I hope y'all are having a great holiday season. I hope you've gotten all your gift buying done that you need to do because, oh man, it's gonna get tough here in the next couple of days. But yeah, today we are simply... Oh, look at this. What is this? Oh god. The settler from Port Prosper staggers onto the bridge clutching his throat. He appears to be in some distress. Indeed, hair sprouts like invasive weed from every follicle in his body, forcing its way out. Okay. Let's return his remains. Let's go ahead and take him back real fast. And then we're going to go destroy that ship if it's still there and check out this other thing. Let's see what we got here. What happens with this whenever we do this? Nope. Sorry, I'm also eyeing my camera, or my baby camera, because it seems like he's starting to stir. Still got $100. That's great. We should just do that every time. Oh, we can also get more settlers, presumably. If I quit spamming A. So we essentially traded a sky story for 100 sovereigns, which is fine. Now where do they want to go? Traders Wood? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright. Take 2. Starting one of these videos. Man, you must be very homesick to go like 5 minutes away from home and then hair sprouts all over your body and you just die. Jesus. Someone really loves their mama. Sorry, that's kind of inappropriate probably, actually. I'm in a funny mood. We kill this guy first? Probably. Oh, that's kind of bad. There we go. That guy was kind of tough. Unlicensed chart, sure. Well, we didn't get it. That's what I get. I suck. I'm the worst. We really gotta get a saying at some point, you know? So, on the agenda today, by the way, we're gonna be going, I think, pit stop in Carolina to see what's going on. Down to Lustrum because we have a bunch of things to turn in there as far as nameplates. Another guy. Jeez Louise. And then maybe ending at the nature reserve. Depending on what time looks like, you know? We'll see. Unlicensed chart. Let's just... I want to get one of these. You know? But we're also really low on Savage Secrets. Maybe we need to get that. I don't know. We have 4 unlicensed charts. That does feel like more than we need, doesn't it? I feel like it's more than we need. Also, I went the wrong way. We're a whole mess already today. So many things happening. We fought 2 ships. We had a guy die with hair sprouting out of his body. Ugh, it's a whole thing. We're just trying to ride the train. It's more like the crazy train, though. Don't run into me. Okay. But we're doing pretty good overall. We made a lot of money last time, which always feels good. And again, the next... What is this? That night your sleep is peppered with uncomfortable dreams. The sky of your dream is blazing gold. It is peppered, no crowded with suns. Suns piled on suns, like the groats in a miser's hoard. Their light floods you, it shines through skin and blood and meat, picking out your branching veins and the slender pillars of your bones. Is there no more to you than this, you wake? Great. What do we do here? I think we want Tales of Terror. I think those are actually pretty good to have. Let's try that. Gain 5 terror, but we get 3. Oh, we lost 3 Tales of Terror. Fudge, I wanted more. I'm such an idiot. I gotta read the fine print on these things. Oh well. There's always one of those fungal balls of blood over here. You can always hear them just spouting off. Whatever. Alright, arriving at one of the best ports, Carillon. No big plans here, just getting our port report, seeing if there's any good deals, and moving on. They're selling munitions, that's great. Because I remember that the Nature Reserve nerd wanted ammunitions. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring him some. Seems like a great idea. But for now, we're gonna head around to Lustrum. We have some nameplates to turn in. We also may be able to pick up some souls from the mine thing. And that's all good. And of course, another port report. So it should be worth our time. Make sure we go south of this big pile of rocks. Let's help kill this nerd. Oh yeah, he's outnumbered. This guy's so cooked. Very scary to shoot though. I don't want to hit the big guy. Even though he didn't hesitate to shoot my butt. That's unusual stuff. 2 rolls of thirsty bombazine. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Are they fighting each other? They're being dumb. That's all that is. They're just being dumb. And here we go. Safe and sound. We can also maybe cap off a bit on fuel and supplies while we're here. That might not be a bad idea. We'll see what happens after we do everything else first. Trade 2. Let's get a Savage Secret, sir. Yeah. Alright, let's do the claim fields too, before I forget. Select our haul. 50 experience, 6 barrels of unseasoned hours. That's incredible. More than we need. For sure. Bazaar, what do they want? They're selling nectar at a good deal. They don't want to sell it. They won't want to buy anything here, though we're already over budget. Yikes. Yikes. It sucks. Do we sell some of our fuel and supplies here? Is that what we do? I think we do, actually. Let me look at the map here. Our next stop is going to be at the nature reserve. They sell fuel and supplies, so if we can have enough to make it there. So if we sell 5 total between these, we're okay. So let's try that. 3 and 2. Okay. Now we still have to turn in our nameplates for sovereigns, which we're going to do now, and get a solid 300 sovereigns. You'll love to see it. And then I think that's all we're doing. We still don't have enough to buy these. Gosh, there's 7 of them too. But we just don't have the space. We're so full on other goodies, you know? Very curious about how much this is worth. Let's go on. We should definitely have enough to make it to the nature reserve and then regroup there as far as our fuel and supplies and figure out what we want to do next. We may have to go buy New Winchester first before going to Port Avon and Trader's Wood. We'll see. Chances are we're going to run into a pair of spinsters up here, maybe a cantankery as well. Which is fun. Yeah, there's one. And our main concern here is our terror rising, you know? Where's he at, though? Where are you going? Buster, where did you go? Hello? Down here? He's way down here. We're approaching the edge of the map at this point. Why are you shooting me? Oh, another one. Getting dangerous. Alright, don't shoot me. Turn around. Let's get the pin. That's another thing, so we have a lot of stuff to turn into the nature reserve guy. Provided we make it there. Jeez Louise. Alright, don't shoot. Let's... I think we just get experience here. Well, that's... Yeah, screw it. Do we just follow the south path now? I think we do. And hope for the best. Kind of scary. Edge of the map, stronger enemies to run into, we're at half health, but I think this is faster and we are a little bit low on fuel and supplies at this point, and our terror is rapidly getting to that uncomfortable level, you know? So I think we just have to take the shortest path to get there. This is something to harvest. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and steps out into the cold. After a few minutes they return, clutching an object that looks uncomfortably like a large wasp nest. Reckon it's a curator. Oh, curators are those big bat monsters. They say, carefully handing it to you. Looks delicate, but has heft to it. As if something dense is nestled beneath all the papery outer layers. Let's keep it. So it can be sold in New Winchester. Okay. Alright, we gotta be very careful. Can't believe we found an egg for one of those guys. Oh, look at that thing underneath the ice over there. We're not going there right now. That's something to check out, though, for sure, whenever we feel more prepared for it. But it looks actually scary. And I think we also need to hurry and not dawdle too much before dropping off this egg, because what if it hatches and a curator appears on board? You know what I mean? That's straight out of an episode of Doctor Who. Let's sit with the most afflicted for the heart sickness. Gain 10 terror, gain a tale of terror, gain a savage secret. Oh god, our terror's so high. We still have a ways to go. Oh, New Winchester so far. We're definitely reaching that point of things are actually not good, right? Ugh. What's that sound? Don't like that. Maybe it's just the ambience. Alright, we're leaving the cold area. That's good. I feel like I've only ever seen curators in cold areas, you know? Oh, God. There's a fire. Let's fight the fire. Success. How much crew do we lose? One crew? Fine. Come on. Wow, that terror's so high. No. No. No, we're ignoring you. Fuck. Come on, get to the nature reserve. Just get there. Those frickin' that pair of Spencers lured me so far off track. Really fucked me. We were doing okay. But godly. But I really want to check out that horror whenever our situation's looking better to look at it, you know? But we gotta be at like 90 terror now, which is just not good. Fuel and supplies? No. That could be a monster. We're really trying to just port as fast as possible. Alright, here we go. This might be good too, because we are going to be turning in some stuff. Maybe that will lower terror. I don't know. Ugh. Port report, does that help? No. Export a new thing. They want him in New Winchester. Great. Alright, turn in some research. 300 sovereigns, that's great. Hand in the stomach. 250 sovereigns, that's amazing. Hand in the pin. 400 sovereigns, amazing. Hand in the mandrake. 300 sovereigns. We just made like 1,000, just like that. Secret initiative. It's cabin. And we have the weapon for it. We now have a map of the reserve. Researcher passes you a map of the wilderness. It looks like the work of a child. The man who made that was one of our best scouts, he says proudly, but our worst cartographer. He died from climbing too high and the inevitable fall. Please find out what's driven my friends to madness. We cannot do this right now. We simply do not have what it takes. Bizarre. Buy some seeds, I guess. No. How much do we need for this? We need 3. Let's buy 1 seed. And then let's buy fuel and supplies. Okay. But I think we can find something to make ourselves happy, hopefully. Reduce terror. That helped. Okay. What else can we do to converse with fellow captains? Does that reduce terror? No. No. This won't reduce terror. The loading bay is just... No way to reduce terror. I think we have to make a beeline for New Winchester and just pray. We're going to do that right now. The New Winchester beeline. And where did our thing need to be delivered? I think it needed to be delivered to New Winchester as well, what we just got. Oh. Terror is just sky high. Look at that. It's got to be at least 80, right? Not good. Crazy day. It started with the guy with the hair growing out of his body. That was a ill omen if I've ever seen one, right? Alright, we can turn in the few port reports we have first. But it appears that we're in the clear. Perhaps. There's that big jump down in terror that we love to see. Oh, gosh. How many do we have? Does it say? We have 49 gratitude. Let's get some of these otherworldly artifacts. Why not? And we can also get a savage secret. Oh, we're fine with that then. We can get plenty. Let's get a bunch. We're gonna spam A for a second. Hang on. Alright, now I think we start affecting the balance of power. How much do we have now? 7. Great. That's what we wanted to see. Okay. Now let's go to New Winchester. A terror is still pretty high, so we'll need to make a stop somewhere. Probably Magdalene's, but ideally it lowers enough to where we can at least make the trek over to Trader's Wood. We're going to keep... We hit something. Let's try to get it. We failed. What happens? 2 terror? Okay. Whatever. What is it? What do we get here today? Deliver the cinders, which gives us 150. Okay. Eggmonger. The sign over the small stall at the far end of the platform is rife with mistakes. How is it possible to commit so many errors when writing the words, "I buy eggs"? The man behind the stall wears a crooked hat and a tattered coat. He is in possession of more twitches than teeth. Here to sell some eggs, Captain. I buy 'em. He points to that sign proudly. Sell the egg. 300 sovereigns. Pass the man the egg, he almost drops it. He then searches around under the stall for a while, with the egg tucked dangerously under his arm. Eventually, he gives up looking for a container to stow it in and clutches it between his legs while he roots through his pockets to pay you. Finally, with a nervous smile, he tips the right amount onto the counter in front of him. 300 sovereigns isn't bad, but I was kind of expecting a little more, to be honest with you, or more like resolution with what the deal is with that egg, right? But all right. No prospects, but we do have stuff we can potentially sell. I want to sell 2 of the ammunition. Does anybody want the unseasoned hours? Yes. No. We could sell all the unseasoned hours. Which is great. Verdant seeds we want to keep. The roll a thirsty bombazine we want to sell. 1220. That's a lot. That's a lot. Back to the station, we're just going to do a repair, which should be kind of pricey. Yeah. And then we want to, I think that's it. Yeah. Anything interesting about the war? What about our name? Extensively. Great. So we're doing okay. So what about the current political situation? Okay. And then latest news. New engines, new dreadnoughts. Oh boy. That's kind of scary. Actually, I don't want to see new ships by them. But that's all we got today. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all are amazing. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of each other. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace out.